What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. The Endor commentary. Looks like we got heroes. Mass heroes. Let me specify. I believe my boy opened up with Rhoda. That got Goblinberg. He special summoned the Shadow Mist off of that and added a mass change. I probably said it plus something else. That is Riverito. My goodness. Riverito. Okay, there we go. I was saying river for a second there. Versus Denny's NLO. We'll just call him Denny's. Okay, so he ends up night beaming the Mirror Force. Now he uses a blind MST on the face down that was probably mass change. Okay. And out comes Dark Law. Obviously, he can trigger the effect. And that's a really solid opening, by the way. I was thinking, obviously, one is mass change, but, you know, I don't want to just summon Goblinberg just to have it die. Like, I don't think that's good. Oh, Zombie World played. Okay. He's got Mizuki. Fair enough. At least Goblinberg gets killed. Okay, down goes Goblinberg. Problem with this is Mizuki really doesn't have any protection, so he had better find a way to what's it called? Whoa, why did Goblin? Oh yeah, when it dies, it gets banished. And you see him just pass turn. Okay, he must not think that Dark Law is a threat. Or maybe he didn't pass turn. I could be mistaken. But Ridverto is about to get it in if my man just passed turn. Wait, no, it doesn't get banished. What the hell am I thinking? Dark Law is only on your opponent's side. What am I thinking? I'm lunching. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, too much Yu-Gi-Oh today. Alright, so the long arm of the law is on the field and Mizuki is about to get seriously punched in the face. Alright, so he's gonna activate Diamond Dude after summoning it. Oh my goodness, the rips. The rips. Oh man, a free hero is too good. Yeah, Denny's about to find out that the law is definitely, it's definitely in the building because Mizuki gets banished. And if you thought that any of your zombies were coming out to play, it's just not going to happen. So he sets one, enters the end phase. Now all the cards on the field are technically zombies, but that really doesn't matter because this deck doesn't tribute summon. So it's kind of irrelevant. Alright, so he'll probably opt to use that free hero lives sometime soon. That's what it looks like he's doing right now. He gets Shadow Mist out, which is going to net him another plus. Actually, he could just OTK him. Okay. Well, I guess he's going to go for Excalibur or something. I was thinking he'd search Mass Change and then just pretty much KO him that way. Attack, Mass Change. But looks like he's going for something a little more extravagant. I guess a little less risky too. Because this way he can do it with 2 cards and he doesn't have to Oh my goodness. Yes. Cheat. Oh my goodness. Yes, he cannot make he can't make Blade Armor Ninja or Excalibur. Oh snap. I just realized that, yeah, your monsters are zombies. You do not control warriors. Wait a minute. Does that mean he can't? Yeah, I guess he can't mass change either. Wow. That really sucks. Which means I guess he'll have to change his game plan to Castel now. Oh man. Yeah. Good call, Denny. I didn't even realize that. Now, I assume you're running at least one Castel. If you're not running a Castel, you fucking up, son. Because if you can Castel the zombie world, then you should still be able to do some pretty good damage. Gores would technically be live then, but I mean, do you really want to believe that Gores is out there? I wouldn't. Oh my goodness, he makes Cowboy. I don't think he runs Castel because if not, I think he'd probably use it to do more damage. Now the question is going to be, what will he detach to use Cowboy's effect? So he is going to use the Shadow Mist so that he can use the effect, get a guy, and then potentially go in. So it looks like he's going to burn him for 800. That was a serious miscalculation, wasn't it? Alright, so he hits him for 800. Okay, so it looks like he's going to activate Shadow Mist's effect too. It just dawned on me he didn't use Diamond Dude this turn. Okay, looks like he's gonna search a Diamond Dude so that he can use it. Or maybe not. Guess he'll just deal it away for the, what's it called? The Destiny draw. But he didn't use the Diamond Dude on the field's effect. I'm kind of surprised he didn't just try and, you know, swing for the fences. Maybe he can get a free Regeki out of it or something. Soul Charge. Alright, so he has Dragon. I'm liking this. It's like an OCG build. It's kind of like an OCG hero build. So, looks like he's gonna beat him down to almost dead and... Oh, well, never mind. Wait a minute. Is it a hero monster? Okay, yeah, okay. I'm lunching. It's, for some reason I thought it was a warrior hero monster, not just a hero. Okay, so he looks like he had everything covered the entire time. He had Mass Change in hand. Maybe that's the reason why he didn't search the Mass Change off of the hero lives. He probably had both of them already. Well, he had already used one, and then maybe he had the other one in his hand, as obviously he just showed us. So maybe he didn't have any more Mass Changes to search out. And that's why he went to, obviously to search a monster. The fact that he Destiny drawed the monster to get more cards was like, it helped him advance his game state even more. So Destiny heroes, I guess we can call this like OCG Destiny Mass Heroes. Definitely takes game one in commanding fashion. Then he says, I'll take second. But I don't know, man. Your opponent having the Diamond Dudes, I mean, he was ripping them cards. I mean, ripping those hero lives and stuffs. Alright, so he sets one. I'm not quite sure what that could be. Heroes don't set anything except Shadow Mist, and even that's not a great play. So Denny and his zombies just passes. What? What's going on, Denny? I'm not quite sure what is going on, but that is definitely not the way to play against heroes. Alright, so it was a Shadow Mist. If nothing else, he can at least beat in for some damage. Okay, he's got the horses to do it. Looks like he's going to summon Dragon. So I'm going to just guess he runs Armageddon Knight then. He's going for an Exceed. Oh, that's definitely a cheat. Dragon is definitely a spellcaster, dude. I remember that from the Shadow days. Dragon is a spellcaster, bro. Yeah, then he caught that one was obvious. Come on. Now maybe Roberto probably didn't know, but come on now. Everybody know that damn Shadow Dragon ain't a warrior. If you can Rhoda for Shadow Dragon, that would be too fucking real. Are you kidding? If you could Rhoda for Shadow Dragon, I would have been running Rhoda in Shadows, because I'd have been running Raiden and Shadow Dragon as my Rhoda targets, and it just would have been pretty real. So yeah. Looks like he's just going to attack. Now, I mean, I don't know if I would have committed the dragon, because now you can't really do anything but attack. Oh my goodness, and he runs into Gores. Are you kidding? Okay, so remember how I was talking about just pretending that Gores didn't exist? I guess that is a mistake in Yu-Gi-Oh now. Now, you do have to wonder about Mirror Force being a card, but I don't know. In game one, it looks like Roberto didn't run Castel. Otherwise, I would have probably just Castel'd the zombie world. He runs Maestro. What? That card is still in existence? I don't even know what's going on anymore. Although it can't die in battle for at least a couple of turns. You know what the funny thing is? I remember during Dino Rabbit when that card was fucking amazing. Maestro, I literally remember when that card was good. So Night Beam takes out a Book of Moon. And sucks for him because both monsters are bigger than the Maestro. So that's really unfortunate if you're Roberto. Okay, it looks like Denny does not fear Mirror Force at all. He's even going to summon Mizuki for some reason, unbeknown to me. He's going to attack with that token. This is going to be the ugliest YOLO ever. Oh lord, Mirror Force is a card. Please, ladies and gentlemen, let this duel be a lesson to you. Never forget about Mirror Force. May the Force be with you. Looks like he's going to chain Mass Change to Tributing Gores. He didn't resolve that right, but I don't think that it matters. And he discards Dark Niffies. Is he gonna bring out his own Dark Law of the Law? Dark Law? Whoa, why'd he bring it out in defense mode though? Okay. He brings it out in defense mode. My man is scared straight. But this can actually be big. Oh, Dark Hole. So sad. So sad. I guess it didn't matter if he brought it out in attack mode now. Obviously, Shadow Mist will change, or Shadow Mist's ability will kick in. And he's able to get the Diamond Dork. And what can he do from that? Now, I would just guess he's playing double Dark Hole because, you know, Diamond Dude. I don't know if I'd like double Dark Hole in this deck because I want to keep my, like, I would probably want to have Dark Law on board. And it looks like, my stroke actually worked out for him, oddly enough. I just would have attacked with Gores and just passed. I would have left my token in defense mode, but it would have gotten Dark Hole the same anyway. So I guess it was inevitable, to be honest. Alright, so then he's looking at his graveyard. Unfortunately for him, he has exactly 0 zombies in there that are not named Mizuki. So as cool as that Mizuki in the graveyard is, unless my man is able to top deck himself a zombie world, it ain't doing nothing right now. I like how Roberto, he set a card after in face. Like a pro, he's like, he won't notice. He won't even care that I set this card after I ended my turn. Dark Hole is Dark Hole is activated. My stroke will still live. And at least he can't die next turn. I mean, that's looking on the bright side. What he needs, oh my goodness, does he seriously have 3 darts in his graveyard? Oh my goodness. Don't you dare get me hyped like this, Denny, for nothing. I will IP find you and come to your house and smack you. You do not summon Dark Harm and get me hyped like that if you don't have 3 darks in graveyard. Looks like he's going Gores. And he's nuking the whole board, son. I mean, he's not resolving it right, but it doesn't matter at this point, does it? Oh man, setting those hero lives like a pro. Dude, you could have left one of those in your hand. Now he summons Krebons. What happened, Roberto? You were in control of this duel so hard. This almost feels like it's coming out of like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship. And now you see that the table has been completely turned, and Roberto had better top deck something good. And obviously that ain't Bubble Man. That would have been the ideal top deck. Now I don't think he has any more darks, but he does have Rhoda. And if he has Armageddon Knight, this duel is over. I'm trying to think of what warriors we've seen him play so far. Actually, if he can just synchro and win, so he doesn't technically need Armageddon Knight. Okay, but he has Armageddon Knight to make it like just icing on cake. Yep, Armageddon Knight definitely just turns, that's icing on cake, because now you can just banish the Malicious, you can pop the monster. Oh, no, looks like he's gonna use Malicious to summon. Actually, what the hell am I thinking? Yeah, you make Stardust Dragon first, just in case that happens to be an ice or a fire hand in, if that happens to be an ice or fire hand in Heroes, which I highly doubt, but you never know. So now he's loading his graveyard back up. He's going into an 8. I still love how he has Mizuki in there with like no way to get anything, like no uses out of it. That's so crazy. But I think it's not gonna matter. He goes for Void Ogre Dragon over Stardust Dragon. Okay. Now he's gonna activate Dark Arm Daddy. And that is definitely Scoot Phase. Unless Roberto had Fire Hand and Fire Hand only, he was definitely going to lose. So, I mean, I personally think Stardust might have been a little better of the play because it would have stopped Fire Hand, but it doesn't really matter what I think. Alright. So Roberto is going first. And this will probably have to be my last recorded duel for a minute because I'm supposed to play the card guys at 8 o'clock. So I've got to build my deck right quick. Alright. And Roberto opens up with Shadow Mist, a set, 2. Okay, so one of those could be Mass Change. But keep in mind, Denny has been playing Night Beams, so, you know, just saying, there's a chance he could use Night Beam and end up hitting one of the cards. So he's gonna activate Armageddon Knight. If you have mass change, you definitely want to chain it here so that he can't get that malicious in the graveyard. Alright, so he is going to chain it. You can't chain to a summon technically, but you can chain it to the effect, which would make mass change chain link 2, and it would resolve before Armageddon Knight would. The Shadow Mist would resolve in another chain technically, but it's all the same, honestly. It doesn't really matter. Alright, so Dark Law would be on the field first. So what he can do is he can change what he was gonna send. Instead of sending malicious, he could just send something else. He could just send something bad like a Krebon, something that he doesn't necessarily want. Cause I think I'd probably want to keep my maliciouses in the deck. Like I would, just in case I run Destiny Draw or something. Okay, so he sends Gores instead. Fair enough. See, that was a much better play. You send a Gores or, oh man, awesome. I was just thinking, I was like, what if he had a Darkhold counter? Like that'd be pretty good. But I didn't say it, but I promise on everything that I totally thought it. I was like, Darkhold would be awesome. You see him activate Vanities. Why would you just preemptively activate Vanities? I don't understand why. Because I'm pretty sure Reverto is just going to summon Diamond Dork now and just activate its effect. And knowing his luck, I'm going to say he's going to hit a Destiny Draw. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. This is just too good of Yu-Gi-Oh! The skill in this match is too high. Oh my god. This is beyond next level Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh man. Okay, so Denny probably has about one turn before he gets KO'd something fierce. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Looks like he's gonna dump his Plague Spreader. That Vanities is now gone. Man, that is just too good, man. Too good of Yu-Gi-Oh's. And now he's gonna summon Mizuki. He's gonna attempt to beat down Mr. Diamond Dude. Looks like he gets the job done. But if I'm if I'm Reverto, I think I feel pretty happy about Diamond Dude. You did your job, big homie. You got me 2 cards for free. Now I don't understand why he didn't attack. Maybe he was afraid of Mirror Force, which I really didn't think mattered that much, but he didn't want to potentially get KO'd, I guess. And now Reverto has 7 cards. He has over double what Denny has, and it's not looking good, man. Now he activates Reinforcements of the Army. Man, just too good for another Diamond. Like, based off of, I actually think he's not going to summon. I think he's going to de-draw it. With so many cards in hand, I just don't see him summoning it. I think he's going to de-draw it, yeah. Alright, so he does de-draw it for more cards. Don't you just love that? I really wish Konami would make more Destiny heroes. For those of you who didn't play this game during like the GX days when Destiny heroes were like the fucking best art type in the game. Oh man, a Solemn Warning. Nice. See, you could have saved Vanity's Emptiness for that. You'd have been in great shape. Cause now real talk, he probably has Hero Lives. So the summon is negated. But real talk, I'm like 90% sure between them 6 cards that he got a Hero Live somewhere in that mother lover. What? No, you can't normal summon. Bro, you don't get additional normal summons. You don't get additional normal summons. You get 1 normal summon. Just because it's negated doesn't mean you get another one. Oh my god, that would be so good in Yu-Gi-Oh! If you could be like, normal summon, your opponent was like, Solemn Warning. Okay, well you negated my normal summon, so I get another normal summon. What? Nah, bro, you don't get additional normal summon. That's too good. So, we're gonna see what's gonna happen here. I'm gonna guess that he probably is gonna activate Hero Lives. If he doesn't have Hero Lives, then he's probably just not gonna have a play. I don't really know heroes to use Soul Charge as a card, but I mean, I guess this duel will basically be decided on if Denny can get his deck rolling next turn. He has minimal resources. All right, so looks like he understands that he doesn't get enough. There it is. Well, never mind. So looks like it may not even get to next turn. I assumed with that many cards, Heroes Lives is at 3 if I'm not mistaken, and they run like 3 Hero Lives, so there's no reason for him not to have one out of that many cards, especially when he's already like 6 cards deep into his deck. He got the Destiny draw. It's just too likely that he's gonna have that card. So I don't know. He might not even get a turn now. If I was him, I think I'd just mash change. I wouldn't even care about the advantage now because I'm already plus enough. I'd want to get the Mizuki off the board because there's too much of a chance of you top decking something good, and I don't know. I mean, there's no Snatch Steal anymore, so it's not like you could. Even if you top deck a Regeki, I don't really care. I'm still plus on you. I'm still like +3, +4 on you, so it's not really that big of a deal. I just want to get your Mizuki killed because that card can like create some pretty like explosive plays, and I don't want to even have that happen to me. Yeah, he definitely should have saved that Vanity's Emptiness though. I don't even know if he has 3 darks to where he'd be able to summon Dark Arm Dragon, but I can't look in his graveyard, so there's the possibility that he could use Dark Arm Dragon. But if he doesn't have it, it's probably GG. Because pretty much Denny would need just like any other decent monster, and he might be able to just finish this out. The Dark Law by itself won't do it, but if he has like a mash change plus pretty much anything. Yeah, he has Dark Arm, but he doesn't have 3 darks in his graveyard. He only had 6 cards in his grave. Chances are he only had like 2 darks or maybe 1 dark or something like that. Anyways, maybe not the most competitive duel, but that duel was wildly entertaining. Thank you guys for watching as always.